then, you know, as to whether or not you want any other jelly roll added to it or not. Or you can do 2 rugs. You know, whatever you want to do, however big you want to make it. Like I said, this one's going to be 30 by 44, was it? 30, yeah, by 44. So, that's like 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet by 3, a little over 3.5 feet. So, yeah, it's a good size rug, I guess. You want it for decoration. You don't want people to walk on it. I mean, you're going to put all this time and effort into it. You want it for decoration. Just put it somewhere and you'll have it. So, if you can continue to just do the, you know, one by one, and then open up when you, like opening the seams like we always do when we iron it open, okay? Open up the seams and iron them open, no big deal. And so you have one continuous long strip. When you get to the end of the strip, okay, kind of roll it like this, so that I'm sorry, my allergies are pollen. Okay, kind of roll it like this so that it all becomes one big ball, I guess you call it, so that you can just remove that as you're going along, because you don't want it just hanging there. So when I get to the part where we use this, this roll, batting on a roll, okay, when we use this, you're going to want it to be like rolled up like that so you can keep track of it. Because this tends to bend, and you have to be very careful, and it can be a royal pain. But this here is 50 yards, which is what your strips will be. And you need this to, you know, finish it up, and that's when you need your wonder clips and all that. So, anyway, it's about all I can think of for right now, because there's really not much going on. As far as sewing it, you know, you guys can just sew, and I don't think you want to see me sewing it. So, anyway, I'll continue with this during the week. You guys do the same. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's well. Nobody's getting the coronavirus. I certainly hope not. I haven't, but I haven't been going out much either. So, I'm kind of being safe. So, I'm just hoping that you guys are all well and safe, and your family's all well and safe. So, you guys take care. See how many? You only got 3 of them, and look at this. It's really hard to maneuver it. Okay. You guys take care. See if you can't get all 40. Remember, you're going to iron first, so you can get the crease out of the middle of it. Okay. And you could either use water, or you can use Best Press, or whatever you want to use to get it out. But you know these come in their folded already. So, iron it first, and then sort through what you want to do, what colors you want where, and you know, how you want to put it together, because however you do the colors and you put them together, that's how your rug's going to look. So do you want to go dark like she did, dark here, and then lighter, and then dark? This is by RJ Designs. And then lighter, and then dark, light, semi, and then dark. Or do you want to go light for the whole thing? Or how do you want to do your rug? Okay, this is very important, because once you do it, you can't change it. So, make sure that when you go through, that you have it arranged how you want to do it. So all you have to do is grab a strip and put it together. And grab a strip and put it together. like I said, once you get going, it goes really quick. My first one that I did, I didn't do this first. I didn't start off with enough room for it to be a rug. So if you don't, I think it was like that, maybe that big. So if you don't start with like that or whatever to start off with, you want it to be big, okay? If you don't do that, then you're gonna end up with a bowl like I did, because it comes up like this. It's round on the bottom and then comes up like this, and it becomes a bowl. So, which is okay. I mean, I like my bowl. It's fine. But we're not making bowls. We're making jelly roll rugs, and this is what we want to do. We want to do it right. So, just to recap, all right. You need one jelly roll by whomever, okay, which is this. I had a terrible time on which ones I wanted to use, so this is a jelly roll, alright. They come in 2.5 by 40 to 44. Usually they're 43, 44, but it just depends. Some of them are cut different. But this is your jelly roll. They're usually all, all wrapped up, looking really pretty. And you need the batting I just showed you. And unless you want to do it by hand, then you'd want to get 1/4 of a yard of 100% cotton batting, 96 inch wide. Okay, this is what they did before they came out with this. I highly recommend this, but I understand if you guys have a lot of batting and you don't have any money, okay, you'd want to do it like this. Okay, and batting seam tape, which you would need to do it with. Sewing machine needles, probably the one that you have in your machine is okay. Universal needles, they work. I did buy a universal needle not too long ago when I was at Joann's. Here we go. Okay. Schmet. Quilting needles. They come in different sizes, okay? You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're universal. They work for every machine. Okay, so this is what you would get if you needed to get. They're not expensive. I would just get some to have in my hand. I'm gonna get some more too. I think there were, I don't know, 4 or something maybe. I don't remember because I got so much on my Joann's haul. Okay, those are the needles. Large spool of thread, at least 1,200 yards. Okay, so those usually come in big ones. Those come from Missouri Star, and they are very, very, very big. There's a lot on there. Not sure how much, but they only cost like $2.95, depending on $2.95 to $3.95. But they are very, on a comb, they are very big, and I'm sure you've seen it. Mary Ellen's Best Press, and a counter height bar stool without a backrest, so you can, when you can lean back like this. And when we put the rug together, we're going to zigzag it. So we have some zigzags here. Okay. And I'm sure in all your guys' machines you have this, because I have more up here, I got zigzags. So I usually use that one because we kind of want it wider for the rug. Okay, it's going back and forth, and to keep the rug together. So that is the one that I usually use, is that one. I'm not sure if your machine shows that, but let me get one of the threads over here to give you an idea. And over here. Alright, okay, this is called a polyester quilting thread, okay? your polyester, cotton, they all do the same. 1,100 yards. Okay, what does it tell you to get? It tells you to get about 1,200. So we're close, right? This one's called Wild Cherry. They all have their... Okay, see how it's not saying specifically cotton thread? It's saying specifically cotton batting, but not the cotton thread. So that's how that one looked before I started using it. And like I said, these are $2.95 to $3.95 at Missouri Store. I'm pretty sure they don't tell you to get cotton thread. No, just thread. Thread to match. Okay? Or you could use Aurifil variegated, which is one that is all different colors. You can use that too if you want. Kind of expensive, but you know, we're just starting out here. But if you can afford it, you know, that'd be great. But for those that can't, I'm showing new people that cannot afford these kind of things. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So, if you have any questions, comments, any kind of, you get stuck, you're not sure, like let's say you did this the wrong side and you're going, oh no, like I almost did a minute ago, then you just want to rip it out with a seam ripper and do it again. Okay, it's really not that big of a deal. And you might want to have 4 or 5 bobbins ready, but it's not necessary. But you might want to have 4 or 5 of them ready to go. And that's really all that. This is really a simple project. Doesn't really require a lot of stuff, but it does require that you get Wonder clips. They are going to be your lifesaver, okay? And I know that Wonder clips are expensive, so go to Amazon. You can get a whole bunch of them for $10. But if you can't get it, I understand. I don't remember how much these cost, but if you cannot get it, I understand that. And you can use pins to pin it, your flathead pins or whatever you want to use. I started out with nothing, I'm telling you. And there are ways that you can do things, and I'm just telling you what I learned from my past experiences, okay? And that is the ways to do it. The only reason why I'm asking you to get Wonder clips and not use pins is because I don't want you to mark the fabric with the pin. But it's what it is. It's whatever you want to do, okay? I'm not gonna... I understand. When I first started, I had this. Okay, these pins right here. Still use them. And my tape measure. Okay, right here. And my scissors. They came with the kit, and one rotary cutter, and a seam ripper. The older ones like this. You see these little seam rippers? That's a seam ripper. Pretty cool, huh? It was a free gift when I ordered something. You put it like this, and then you go like this, and they're super lightweight. They come with the beginning sewing kits, okay? And I think, yeah, that was it. Oh, the one rotary cutter, I'm not sure, and a ruler, the big 12-inch ruler, and that's it. That's all I started with. Thread, of course, material, but I completely understand, and I showed this way for a while.